Hi guys, today we will discuss about some photo which is basically related to text or pattern. Text or pattern thing is very much important on our photography. We will see today about them, how they are deeply related on our photography. Like you see here is a picture and that is related to texture or pattern, and it is very much important on field photography. Every photographer knows how much this is important. So let's dive in to the tutorial or tips. We will see how it can affect you, how to understand or which area you have to keep on your photography. We will see them, uh, and how it affects and what you should do or you should not do on the photography. We will find them out with practical knowledge. At first, let's open our Photoshop. Now the Photoshop is open. Now let's go to our photos folder. On our first photo set, we see there are these photos. Let's check them. What's inside? Okay, this image is too much underexposed. That means it lacks of light. Maybe when it was shooted, there was not much light. And next, this one is okay, but seems it is overexposed. That means it is using so much light from the sun. This is why it looks weird. It's not getting the perfect color. This one seems quite okay, and here it is another one. This one seems quite well also, and there is another photo. It is different than the before one, but it seems quite okay, and it has two photos. So we see that uh, there is basically two versions of photo. One lib is big and one lib is small. So we have to work with these two files. The most important thing and amazing thing is that we don't have to resize or crop anything here massively. They are already done. You see, these are collections of leaves, but together they are creating something like pattern or texture, and this creates the beautiful picture. So it doesn't matter that you have one side um, damaged or you have another thing on the other side, but rather than this, they have all grown, and their leaves, so many leaves creating a pattern here. And on the next image there is some kind of indoor plants, and they are also uh, making the same effect. So let's choose one picture. This is overexposed, and this is the first image underexposed. This is the second, third, fourth. mm, okay. Okay, let's choose this. I will choose this image, and I will open this on Photoshop. Okay, Photoshop is not here, but it's not a big deal. We'll edit this number for 33. 433 is the number, so let's go to 433. Now, mm, now let's open this one. Just drag this on the Okay, this is the image and this is opened. mm, Now let's see what we can do. At first we have to uh, let's see, brightness and contrast. Now let's decrease the brightness. Okay, it seems fine, and increase the contrast. Hmm that it seems that it's not working perfectly, so let's delete it. hmm Now I think this image is quite harder than the normal images. I should uh, use camera raw. Let's see. To activate camera raw, we should go to the preference and go to file handling, and here camera raw preferences. We enable this. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Now if we import the images. Okay. Now fine. Now to reduce the extra colored area, we have to check. mm, let's see. It's not on white, it's not on shadow directly. Highlight. Yes, highlight is the culprit, so we are reducing the highlight. So everything is looks normal. Mm, it's decrease highlight. Now I think we will not need anything else. Exposure, no, exposure should be 0. Highlight is minus shadow. You can increase shadow if you want. I will increase the shadow. Let's see all the leaves. White doesn't affect much, so I will negative the white. Mm, Now I see that white doesn't have any mean, and I couldn't either place the black. Just I will increase the clarity and hit open. Now this is the image and it is completed. And if you think that this area of light is damaging your image, this is simple. You just oops, mm, you just copy and paste another flip. I will copy it from another part. Now you see this is quite amazingly done. Mm, hmm. Now let's sorry, leave it as they are. Okay, now the image is also fixed. That means the image is also solved. This way you can edit photos. This is the number one example. Now let's try to another. We have another photo which is something smaller plants. this one and sorry, this one. Which one you should choose? This one or this one? This one or this one? Mm, that's a problem. So I'm gonna take this one. This one is 36 number. So let's open it. This is the image. Let's zoom a little bit. No, this is much. Okay. Now we can increase the clarity. Okay. Now the blurs, sorry, blacks. Mm, Now let's see what is black is doing. Black is creating good shadow. We think whites will be lessened. Shadows can be increased here, and highlight maybe. Okay, highlight is going down and contrast is increasing. Mm, this is the white, so we will not mess with the white. I think this is the image we have here. Now just add hmm, okay. Okay, now I see that this is quite right. mm, no, this is too much. Okay, now I think this is okay. Now hit open. Mhm. This is the image we have here. They all are patterned or text what to say, texture. If you think that it is too much whitish, then you can just create a new layer and go to the paint bucket and paint over it. And and now we will just reduce the opacity first, something like maybe this, and make it overlay or something like soft light. mm, Now we think that this is enough for this photo, and this one was the first, and this one will be after, how to say, after edit. uh, mm, okay, I will vote for this. Let's save it. I think this is enough. Let's save it as picture number 2. Now let's choose another photo. uh, Here, while I was on the sea beach, I saw these shells lying around. But you see, hundreds and thousands of shells are placed there, and together they are creating a amazing effect of shells. Look like this. You see, I've zoomed it, another one, and another one, and another one, another one, another one. uh, mm, let's see. I think uh, this image is best, or this, no, I think this is best, so we will work with this, or maybe uh, maybe this image is best, so let's try this image, and let's see, it's 42. Now here is the image, we have to correction it. uh, the color is little bit yellowish. Okay, turn it to 0, and this is the image, and we have to highlight it. And now how to do this, let's see. And now this is the white. Now let's check with clarity what it's doing. uh, no, clarity doesn't make any sense here. It's the black. Black creates a dramatical theme, and it's the white's just making it white, floating thing. um, mm, Shadows. mm, okay, now see, we see that shadow is doing a great job here, and highlight is just highlighting them, and contrast has nothing to do here, and exposure is getting too much when we try to correct them. And now the black is lowered down, and this is a clarity. So let's open this. This is the image of texture. Remember that it was not a paint, it was just a it's just pattern that was lying around the sea. Now let's save it. Just name it 2. It's wanting to replace. No, we will not replace, we will rename it like 2b, and then save, hit OK, done. Now let's see another picture. Okay, these pictures were taken when I last visited the Kuakata sea beach, uh, and these pictures are all from them. Now I have taken some photos of these fishes. There is many counts of them. These photos for you. uh, Now you see that these are basically dried fish, and here is the edited version, and there is the edited version, and these are the original photos, and another one, another one, another one, another one, another. Okay, let's at first end with this. You see, here is this is um, now let's see again. This is with no logo or edited version, and um, this is the raw image, and this is too much close that other subjects are not related here. Now what to do? Make a texture pattern. We have to edit some of his words. Let's see. Mm, Now let's open this. Okay, this is 7.7. We will open the 7.7 version. Okay, let's open it, the 7.7. At first we have to give it some sharpness. You can give it sharpness by increasing the clarity. Now there. Okay, this is the image. We will try with the clarity button. Okay, this works quite good. And now mm, okay, we have mm, now black is not directly affecting here, and neither white is doing anything, and there is the shadow. mm, Now if we slide down the black nothing happens, and we should increase the vibrance so the fishes looks great, and shadows. Now you see, this is what this is overburning our photo, so we will not do that. So we keep the exposure as it is. We can increase the contrast little bit, but we have to increase the exposure also. Now this seems quite okay. Now open image. It's opening. So here we have a sample of the photo of dried fish. Now you have to cut wisely, like um, this image part is there. Now as this image is done, let's crop it, close it. Now see what else we have. Well, this is common. This is little shrimps, dried shrimps. They look like this now, and all are in creating pattern, or what to say, patterns. You'll see there. Mm, these are the patterns, and okay, we have this. Mm, okay, mm, I will choose this. Let's open it with Photoshop. Mm, We will not do much more tweak here. We will just make it more correction. Here is the clarity. mm, mm, Black, no, black is essential. Okay. No, it's not a matter of whites. So what we can do here, let's check. The shadow is revealing the underside, so we will increase the shadow. Now we will mm, mm, okay, this is the highlight, and we don't need anything to from highlight. uh, Now you see, this is too much. This is too much. Okay, I think this is enough, and we shouldn't play with the exposure button. Leave it as it is. I think this is quite okay, and let's open the image. Okay, you see the pattern of the pattern is made by the fishes, like shrimps, and how it is, how did you like this? Okay, now let's close it. I will not save it. No. Now let's see uh, what we have. This 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 and this. mm, okay, let's see. mm, okay, now we have seen that this image and uh, this image has only one image, so it will not be counted. I will count this photo, this. Now here is the four photo, which one we will like this is underexposed, and this is quite good. This is big, and this is underscore, and this is full. mm, uh, okay, this one is perfect, but I think we don't need any correction with this photo. And if you want, you are very serious, then you can just cut the unnecessary areas that you want to edit. So let's jump to another video. Let's see, what is this. Okay, this is mixed, so we'll not do with that mix. We will now let's see what is now let's bring it to the Photoshop. Let's see its number is 87 it is. So we will bring it to the camera raw. Now it's looking whitish, So we have to turn down the highlights. No, it's not working. Okay, we are decreasing the shades. Now let's increase the clarity. Okay, I have increased the clarity. You see, at first it was I have turned down the whites and shadows. I will increase the shadows to make it much flatter look. Now let's see that highlight. What is doing this? Highlight will be remain as it is. Shadow will be revealed like this, and black should be scaled down, something like this. Okay, and now we can increase the vibrance like this and hit. Okay, open. Sorry, hit open. Let's wait. Okay, you see that now the image is ready, and our pattern photography image is there. um, let's save or not save, it's up to you. I will not save it. mm, Now let's see what's next. mm, okay, on the next video this one comes. This one is also dried fish, but you see they are placed accurately, so that now everyone is meaning important less image. Let's check. Now which one you will take? There is two part, one is here and second one is here. Let's check this one. You don't need to do much more thing, it's so simple. You just take the image and paste it here. Here is the one thing that this thing sometimes is stuck into AdSense part and something with the YouTube part. YouTube only allows if you are trying to steal or using another person's photo or video. mm, and there is another policy that is from AdSense that can put you on problem. So on this image we can try at first the clarity. Let's see what happens. It is 0 and it is clarity. Okay, clarity makes it much sharper. Now we will try with the black. This is going dark. No, let's increase it. No, it's look flatter. Now we will take down the blacks and on white. Let's increase white. Now let's take for the shadow part. Okay, now highlight part, it will be deported. Now let's try with the contrast. It's set to 0 and let's increase it little bit. Okay, let's increase the vibrance little bit. Now you see, now this image is much more appealing. Okay, open image, it's opening. Here it is, there is the photo. This is much more appealing right now, and if you want, like we did before, you can add some kind of vignette, and there is two ways to add vignette on your photo. Like you make a copy and then make this something like overlay or something like that is making it darker. mm, like uh, like these things effect is also good. We will just make a circle and then hit delete, and it will delete the things inside this circle, and outer side will be softly deleted. Now we will turn down. Let's see how much is good. Now let's check it. Okay, I I think that it is not mandatory on this image. It is better that we don't use this vignette here. It will be better, much more better. So we cross it. Now let's jump into another photo. This was our photo and the last one, and this was another photo which you gonna work for. At first we have to rotate the image. I don't understand what is going on. Okay, and the next one, and the next one, and nothing. This, this, this. Oops. Only three photos, and close up to like now on this photo you see the side is cropped. The side is cropped. Now on this photo this is quite full, and if we go to another picture, another photo, now this is also cropped. So to save this picture you could use this photo that was in between them. Now we will take this to indicator or Photoshop. Now it will do the job, like black is here. mm, mm, okay, if we increase it, then Now let's increase the light. No, it's not good idea. Now it's also silent. Now hide. We can increase this highlight little bit. Okay, this is giving the color on our image. And if we use now we can and add much more shadows. Okay, shadows, this is the from here. So we have given the image color, but you see this side is less cropped and this size has bigger crop and this size has much space. To balance this we have to cut this image on this side and cut them from the bottom side, and we can crop it from here or put it mm, let's see and hit enter. Okay, this is the photo we liked for our work. Now let's see which one is later. Okay, mm, you see there is lots of images for these little shrimps. No, this is not same, this is another one. Here are they. You see uh, those little shrimps made this texture all over the fishes. They are here and there, and this is making what to say, pattern effect on the image. So this image is definitely look fine. Now this one is same, this one is same, same, same. Okay, this one is different. Okay, so we have one, two, three, three photos of these fishes. So let's see which one is best. I think this one is best. We don't need to do anything fancy. They are almost right. We can just add them some brightness contrast. Let's do this. um, mm, let's see. We are far away from our photo. Okay, no, 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 not this one. mm, okay, this one. this image. mm, Now I think this image has been selected 90, 90, and let's edit it little bit, just add some clarity and do some basics on sorry, on some blocks. I think this one is much more good, as it is making a lighting effect, and here it is also, it is white, and this also increases life. No, it's much this one is perfect. Shadow, we can add shadow, no problem. Mm, okay, we have done little tweaking here, not much. So now this image is looking awesome. Just open in final, you see that is the image and it's looking good. We will not save this as we don't need this now. Now here is another fish. mm, Dried fish, basically they are gonna be going to be dried, they are not dried, just they are on the process. Now this image has a problem, like you see there is the basket, and here is another basket. So we have to just cut them out or throw them out. Then the image will be fine. So let's open them on our Photoshop. We don't need anything to do with light, we can just increase some clarity and some block. Okay, block, uh, should we increase or not? Let's now the black. I think this enhanced color also looks good. No, leave it as it is. Shadows, okay, increase the shadows. Okay, highlight was increased or decreased, but at the last it is same where it was. Will not increase in contrast, it will be 0 here. mm, okay, and now open image and just crop the basket size from there and from here and from button to from top. Now this is the selection that has no unexpected area, only the fishes lying there. You see how much like YouTube you have got this photo. So I will not discuss much more about this. I think you have understand that this is how the pattern works on the photos. We will discuss more about on our next lecture.